So beautiful one. Carefully look at this beautiful equation. Is it something you can do? Relax. I'm going to take you through solving this step by step. It's just so easy. And don't forget to tell us how it helps you in the comments. We always want to serve you best. Now, to solve this, we begin with solution. So this is what we have. Let's repeat. We have 9 to the power of x plus 15 to the power of x is equal to 25 to the power of x. Now, when you see this kind of exponential equation, what do? You are free to divide each of these terms by any of these numbers, okay? So for me, I want to use this to divide each of the terms. You can try any other number and let's discuss your own in the comments. So to divide each by this first term, we are going to have 9 to the power of x, divide it by 9 to the power of x, plus 15 to the power of x, divide by 9 to the power of x is equal to 25 to the power of x divided by 9 to the power of x. Now keep dividing. Remember, whenever a number divides itself, it's always 1. So to simplify that, we are going to have, dividing this, we are going to have 1 plus. Now, how do you intend to do this? You see, you cannot cancel out, but something is common here. You know too well that x is here, x is here. And that reminds you of this rule of exponent. For every a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, since the powers are the same, it is a divided by b raised to power of m. So we're going to apply this on this. And to do that, we are going to have 15 divided by 9, all will be raised to power of x, is equal to, the same thing is happening here. Did you observe anything? So we're going to have 25 divided by 9 is raised to power of x. Interesting. So what should we do next? We keep simplifying. We also observe that there is a common number that can divide these two. So we can divide it. 3 will divide here 3. 3 here will give us 5. So we're going to have 1 plus, for this we are having 5 on 3 is raised to power of x is equal to, now can we divide this? No, but we can change this to their perfect squares. We know too well that 25 is 5 times 5, which is 5 squared, and 9 is 3 times 3, which is 3 squared. You see, so it means for me to have 25, I can have it as 5 squared and 9 is 3 squared. Interesting. And all are raised to the same power of x. So keep solving. What do you have? This is going to give us 1 plus 5 on 3 to the power of x is equal to, now to simplify this, remember what we stated earlier, these powers are the same. So it's just the same as 5 on 3 raised to power of 2, okay? And it is raised to power of this x. Interesting. So what do you do? At this point, remember, for every a to the power of m raised to power n, it is always equal to a to the power of mn, which is the same as a to the power of n raised to power of m. We are going to apply this rule on this part, So to do that, and for you to watch through this point, it shows what you are doing interesting. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you are still new. We have a lot to give to you. Give this a like, share with your friends, and let's know also your own reaction about this in the comment. We always want to serve you best. Now, to keep solving this, we have 1 plus 5 on 3 to the power of x is equal to this. We can switch this power obeying what we have here. Okay, so it's going to give us 5 on 3 raised to power of x is now raised to power of 2. This and this are the same. So what did you observe now? You observe that this is repeated. So to simplify this, we can just quickly say, let 5 on 3 to the power of x be equal to any variable. I want to choose y. So in that case, we are going to have 1 plus, instead of writing this, I'm replacing with y is equal to, this will give me y squared. you observe now that this has led you to quadratic because highest power of y is 2. So to solve this quadratically, we are going to use the formula method, and to do that we have, so rearranging this, we are going to have, we want to take everything to the right side. Did you see? So it's going to give us y squared. This will become negative y. Remember, this is positive, so it's going to be negative 1 is equal to 0. So remember your formula, y will give us negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we're going to apply this formula. Remember, your a is always the coefficient of y squared. So our a, the coefficient here is 1, okay? Our b is the coefficient of y, which is also negative 1. So we have negative 1. And our c is this constant, which is negative 1. So plug these values here. We are going to have y is negative, our b is negative. So be careful at this point to put it in brackets, okay? So plus or minus square root of, our b is negative 1, so squared minus 4 multiplied by our a is 1 multiplied by negative 1, and everything is divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So if you keep simplifying, y will give us, this is positive 1 plus or minus negative 1 squared is negative 1 multiplied 2 times, and that will give us 1. When you multiply this, it gives us positive 4, okay? And is divided by 2. So keep solving. Y is going to be 1 plus or minus square root of, if you add this, it gives you 5 divided by 2. Now, what it means is that the first value of y is 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. And then the second value of y is 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. So these are the two values of y. But remember, the question is not on y. We want to get x. But we have to remember what we stated earlier. So we recall that we said 5 on 3 to the power of x is equal to y. So we're going to take the first value of y. So in that case, we have when y is equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, we are going to have, but did you observe anything? You see, for these two values of y, you see that when you simplify this y value, it's going to give us a negative result, which is less than 0. When you simplify this, it's going to give us an answer that is positive. So if this happens, it means that you see that what we have here is a positive base. Did you see that? And if this is a positive base, you cannot raise it to any power to give you a negative result. So if this is true, it means we are going to reject this solution because it's giving us a negative value. So in that case, this value of y is rejected. So we're only going to work with the first value. So working with the first value of y, we are going to now have 5 on 3 to the power of x is equal to, this y is this one, so this is the one we work with, okay, divided by 2. Now what do we do next? To get this x, we just need to take log of both sides, okay? So we're going to have log of 5 on 3 to the power of x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, okay? Now, what do? Remember, for every log of a to the power of x, it is always x log a, okay? This power will always multiply the log. So we're going to apply this rule on the left side. So applying this here, we are going to have x log 5 on 3 is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, okay? So to get x, remove this, so it means we divide both sides by log of 5 on 3, then divide this also. Now simplifying more, this takes off this, so we're going to have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 over 2 is divided by log of 5 on 3. Now simplify more. Just note this, that for every log of A divided by log of B, it is log of A base B, okay? So let's use this to simplify this answer. So we're going to have x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5. So we have root 5 divided by 2. Then this becomes the base. So we're going to have 5 on 3. So this gives us the value of x. You can also do this using calculator, okay? From here, you're going to have, so we have x is equal to, this will give us, so we have log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 is divided by log of 5 on 3. So quickly with your calculator, simplify this, is going to give us log of, Q this in calculator, we have log of 1.6180, okay, divided by, this will give us log of 1.6667. Now simplify this, Q this into the calculator, we have x is equal to 0.9419, okay, approximated. So this is the value of x when you impute it in your calculator, okay? So we're going to do a check. Let's put this value of x on this to see if these two sides of the equation are correct. Remember, this is also the value of x. So we're going to work with the calculator value. So to do that, we are going to have, so to check, we have 9, put this value, we have 0.9419 plus 15 to the power of 0.9419, okay? Now Q this into the calculator. This will give us 7.9214. Then Q this, we are going to have 12.8162. So add these two together, we have 20.74 approximately, okay? And it's also the same with when you have 25 to the power of 0.9419. When you simplify this, it is the same as 20.74. So it means that these two are the same. So it means that this value of x is correct, and also x as log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 base 5 on 3 is also correct. I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to tell us how much, share this so that others will learn. And if you are still new, hit that subscription button. Thank you for always engaging. I'll see you in our next class. Bye.